Do you want to stop getting turned down for credit and actually get approved? I got you covered. I know a lot of ways you can raise your credit scores and get approved for credit. So for the past 12 years, all I've done is help people repair and build credit. I've had a great deal of success winning against the credit reporting agencies and creditors. And I've been able to help my clients repair and build their credit because I understand exactly how credit works. I know and understand the laws that the credit agencies and creditors have to abide by, and I know exactly what it takes to utilize those laws to help remove negative information. Plus, I've had years of training, reviewing over 3,000 credit reports, and helping my clients restore their credit. And so now I want to share that knowledge and that information with you, starting with these three credit tips. So tip number one, request higher credit limits on your credit cards every 4 months. Your utilization ratio is 30% of your credit score. If you have a credit card with a $30,000 limit and your balance owed is $5,000, your utilization on that card is less than 30% of your available limit. So that's good. If that same card has a $7,500 limit and you carry a balance of $5,000, it can cause your credit scores to drop, especially if you're carrying similar balances on multiple cards. An easy way to avoid using too much of your available credit limit is consistently requesting credit limit increases from your creditors. So the key is to use the credit card and then pay it back. If your credit card has a limit of $10,000, use the entire available credit limit, then pay it back if you can afford to do so. If you have family members or friends that need to make purchases, let them give you the cash and you make the purchase with your card and then pay the bill. Do that for 2 consecutive months. Then contact your credit card company and request a credit limit increase. If your current limit is $1,000, ask for 5. If it's $5,000, ask for 10. They might counter your offer, but they will likely increase your limit as long as your credit scores hasn't declined since you've opened the card. You should do this every 3 to 4 months. Before you know it, that $5,000 card will have a $50,000 limit. Tip number 2, get added as an authorized user. You getting added as an authorized user on somebody else's credit card can help boost your credit scores very high and very fast. You get to piggyback off their perfect payment history and low utilization. So if you have a friend or a family member that has great credit and an established history, they can add you as an authorized user to an already established account. Being added as an authorized user is only a good thing if the primary account holder makes the payments on time and doesn't carry an excessive balance. If the account owner starts making late payments or maxes out the card, being added as an authorized user can easily do more harm than good. So before you go through the steps of getting added as a user, be sure you find out a couple of things from the card holder. A, what is the credit limit on the card? B, what is the current balance on the card? C, what is their typical balance they carry on that card? And then D, when did they open the card? How old is it? So if you don't know these things, don't just take the risk of being added as an authorized user. It could do more harm than good. If you don't have a trusted family member or friend who can add you as an authorized user, there's other options available. You can pay a fee to be added as an authorized user. My company and other companies similar to mine have access to large inventory of credit cards that you can become an authorized user on. Tip number 3, pay down your credit cards with a personal loan. This is a really good one. You can get a personal loan and pay down the balances on your credit cards. Then what it will do is lower your utilization ratio and boost your credit score. So balances on installment loans don't really affect your scores as much as balances on credit cards. After you pay down your balances, apply for a 0% interest rate credit card, and then what you can do is transfer your credit cards to the 0% interest rate credit card. After your balances update on your credit report, you'll see a significant boost to your credit score. So once that happens, you can then take advantage of other opportunities and pay back the personal loan. So if you found this valuable, then share it with somebody who could use this help. I appreciate it.